Nice. Duriel's, you got your priorities straight, Duriel. I like that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Time to get another skill point. You know, not super excited about the skill points. Mainly because I know they're not going to directly affect our damage. It's kind of like the bittersweet thing about Poison Nova. You can max out the main skill and all of the synergies pretty early on compared to other builds. But we're not going to be upset about extra skill points. Nice and easy with teleport. I love this. Have to worry about walking around. You know, there's so many maps that I'm so excited to use this on. Mainly just not, like right here, not having to spend the first 15 minutes of the video getting this stuff over with is pretty sweet, you know? Radament is definitely pretty high poison resistance. He's taking some damage. Let's see if this... Does this hit him? I don't think so. Yeah, bring everybody over here. There we go. Slowly but surely. We could definitely still use a lot of upgrades on the Mercenary. I appreciate the comments. I've gotten a lot of good recommendations. Unfortunately, we just don't have a lot of bases and like options right now for upgrading it. And what I mean by that is like an ethereal weapon would be really sweet. I really want to make a fortitude, but I don't know, the base we have, it's not bad. I have an ethereal 4 sockets, what is it? Ancient armor? So I mean, I think it would probably be good enough. But I'm kind of holding out for something better. Even though I don't really need to, you know, like, we have 3 low runes. We have enough to do a non-eth, an eth, and a grief as well. So 2 fortitudes and a grief pretty easily.
Impossible.
Problems of having a full inventory. Okay, so let's just keep going into Corpse Explosion. I think the radius is going to be nice. Alright, so I just checked out the base that I have, and yeah, we're looking at 643 armor on a ethereal ornate plate. So, just before sacred armor. And I just don't think I'm ready to give it up yet. I think I want 700 defense at least. So we'll have to do a little bit more farming for bases. Maybe get an ethereal weapon in the process. That's just not at the top of the list right now. You know, it would be very nice, but I don't think it's required. We'll see though, because if we get to a point where the Poison Nova is really not working like that, Radament kill was pretty slow, and unfortunately, Qasim is not staying alive too well. So. Okay, there's the Lair, which normally I'd be crying about, but now that we can teleport through it. There's the waypoint, nice. Luckily, we don't actually have to kill Coldborough, but we'll try. Might not be bad with all those bodies around. Yeah, it's not doing too much damage. Not bad though. Nothing is dying. Makes it real hard to use the corpse explosion. Yeah, these things are pretty resistant to poison, eh? We need some minus poison res gear. We need some facets. We need some other stuff, but I can only imagine how much harder this would be if I hadn't done all the upgrades first. That's my main thing. Overall, time well spent. Okay. That's that. Not too shabby.
Greetings.
It is an honor to serve you.
City, nice and close. I am pretty excited for rolling the next torch, though. I'm excited for a new character to play. I am definitely not bored of the Necromancer, but it's always nice to have some variety, you know? Hoping for an Amazon. I'd be happy with a Barbarian. I really kind of want to get into like trap horking and gold farming, stuff like that the Barbarian would be really good at. But man, Druid and Assassin also really sweet. We have a lot of good gear for them. We have a lot of cool stuff that I'm excited to use. I found a lot of small charms while doing lower crossed. A lot of like Timu 32020s and poison damage charms and some really cool stuff that I'm excited to see how they'll actually perform on stuff like an Amazon or a Barbarian. And then we've also found a lot of cool I mean good skillers and some grand jar or so sorry some gloves, some rare gloves that might be good on the Amazon and the Assassin. Unfortunately, we didn't find any cool pelts. I was really hoping we'd find something crazy for a Druid. But looks like it's going to be Shaco for him as well. Yeah. We always pick up this Malice and I forget to turn it in. Let's do that really quick. I wonder if she'll take it from the cube. There you go. Perfect. We want an unlimited space. Reach your hand into my cube, Charcy. Re-up the bow. Something I'm always forgetting to do. I realize I come back to town and we have no bow. And I'm like, oh how long have we been rolling without that? It doesn't last too long. I'm not going to complain about it, but it's definitely not a super long-lasting buff.
This is fantastic.
Just got to be more aware.
Time to study this bizarre dimension.
Arcane Sanctuary is such a cool map. What a cool idea. Don't love that there's 4 ways you can go, but cool design. See, when we're up against monsters that aren't like really poison resistant, we do a lot of damage. It's pretty sweet. I feel like you don't really realize how many enemies are resistant to a specific element until you're playing a build that uses that element and you're like, oh my god. No key. That's okay, we already have this set. Okay, we're looking for the circle. Be lying if I said where I knew where that was. Oh, no. Aha, I got tricked. Square. Smiley. Circle. I swear, I always go the opposite way. Always. No matter how many times I do this, I'll never remember where the Tal Rasha tombs are. Not by symbol, anyways. Ah, nice. Let's clear this out quickly. Okay. Can I? Looks like I'm gonna need some space. Okay, don't die, buddy. See, this fight, oh, I'm a little bit worried about as Kasim goes down. Okay, so I don't think we need this. I'm just thinking maybe what we can do is grab a bunch of these. I don't even know if this is going to be helpful, but maybe. We just buy up potions and then, yeah, I don't know. Good luck. Do we have enough gold? I don't think we do. I don't think there's anything that we can really do to make this easier, so yeah, maybe like Decrepify or Life Tap. I don't know. Kasim's damage is not very high. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty slow. If he could stay focused on the Golem, this isn't too bad then. Okay. Tanky Golem, let's go. Nice. Duriel's, you got your priorities straight, Duriel. I like that. I honestly wonder, like, am I doing more than Kasim? Probably. Look at the size of that curse. Do you guys remember, if you guys are watching from when we first started this build, you'll remember when we were using amp damage at like level 1, and it was like this tiny little square of radius. Dude, he really doesn't like that golem. Look at the size compared to the level 1 amp damage. That's got to be one of my favorite things about Diablo. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. But I don't feel the same way in other games when you progress later in the game and you think back to how you were as a starter character. I don't know, I just don't get that. Like, wow, remember how weak we were? It's probably just a nostalgia thing, I mean. Okay, doesn't look like this is a problem. I'm actually really surprised. Thank God for the Golem. And not just 5 teleport scrolls? Or, not teleport, town portal. Incredible. Awesome, man.
I came too late.
Act 2.
Now, destruction is let loose upon the world once more.
Don't worry about it too much, man. We'll get him. Wow. It's crazy the difference that Enigma makes. Like, holy moly, this could have been so horrible. But it wasn't. Because we got to teleport through. Beautiful. I'm just going to grab my Stunner Charm here before I forget. And we are ready for Act 3. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Next time, Act 3. I might try to get some bases. I might try to get some upgrades for the Mercenary because he is severely lacking. Like, this is... Compared to the gear that we're using here, like, we got some best in-slot stuff coming up. And the Mercenary's, like, still on welfare. So, maybe I try to upgrade him. I don't know. We're doing pretty well either way. I'm pretty happy with it. If you're still here, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.